Pending Class 12 Examination 2020 conducted by Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur on July 6 and 7. Result declaration expected latest by July 15. Directorate of Health Services Manipur says there is no case of community transmission of COVID-19 in Manipur yet, despite local transmission in Zirbam district. Labour and Employment Department launches website to conduct skill mapping exercise of people of Manipur who have returned after giving up their jobs due to COVID-19 pandemic. Education Minister Dr. Thokchom Radisham assures of special arrangements to facilitate further studies of students after class 10 and 12 and for those students who returned due to pandemic. Irate residents of Renkai village stormed Chorachandpur police station last night demanding to hand over two non-locals who allegedly kidnapped a 13-year-old boy. And India reports 22,771 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 18,655. COVID-19 cases in Manipur reach 1,325. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Joyshree Usham with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur COSEM will conduct the remaining exams of its Class 12 Examination 2020 on July 6 and 7. Speaking to media at COSEM office in Babupara today, COSEM Chairman Dr. L. Mahendra said that efforts are on to declare the examination result latest by July 15. He said that 29,144 students of science, arts and commerce streams appeared for COSEM Class 12 Examination 2020, which began on February 14 at 101 examination centers across the state, but the examination was halted due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He said that conduction of the remaining exams was necessitated in the wake of new date sheets declared for medical and engineering entrance examinations, NEET and GEE. Dr. L. Mahendra said that 3,618 students will appear for the upcoming examination on July 6 and 547 students on July 7, stating that 19 examination centers out of the total 51 centers for the upcoming exams have been converted into quarantine centers. The COSEM chairman said that students allotted at these 19 centers and those from other far-flung areas will be permitted to appear for the upcoming exams at any nearby examination center on production of their admit cards, while sub-centers will be opened in consultation with the medical department for those students residing in COVID-19 containment zones. He also assured that special arrangements will be made for those students who couldn't appear for the exam owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. L. Mahendra appeals to all the candidates appearing for the exam to follow SOP to prevent COVID-19. He also appeals to parents, district DCs, SPs and students' bodies to extend necessary cooperation for the successful and smooth conduct of the upcoming examinations.
Kanagumba ngang singna tammibi school du degi lapna laikiba natraga lakpangamdaba adegi containment zone odunu laikiba hariba punamak sigi consideration si tawre harga moina leibe yariba mafam duda makuigi che sing amadi question paper sing pireraga mafam duda examination sub center macha ma semaga pakha thana bi khongtang kya su yauri mahairoi punamak na sungsoi soidana magi pakha thaba lak matamda face marks upigadabani aduga amaga lapnana meter magi squada lapigadabani aro exam center sing sang matamda khut sa seng na hambigadabani ina unarudraba marompang sing unarabani kaidana khut songna dana asa thaka chamina ba khotmina ba tobiganu.
Directorate of Health Services Manipur has clarified that there is no case of community transmission of COVID-19 in Manipur yet. It has termed the recent reports of COVID-19 transmission in Zirbam as local transmission and not community transmission. Health Directorate has also assured to enhance manpower of state psychological support team for COVID-19 pandemic at the earliest. Speaking to media at Directorate of Health Services Manipur in Lamphel today, Health Director Dr. K. Rajo said that one Zirebam District Police ASI was tested COVID-19 positive on July 1st, following which 180 close contacts of the coronavirus infected personnel were kept in quarantine center. He said that samples of 27 individuals out of the total 180 tested positive for COVID-19 yesterday, but they do not qualify the criteria for community transmission as they had contact history with the infected person. Dr. K. Rajo said that community transmission is a stage when you are not able to track down the source of infection of a positive case despite thorough contact tracing. He also said that there are 10 functional COVID care centers and 50 active institutional quarantine centers in the state at present. The health director said that test results can be obtained faster now as there is no pending test samples, stating that there are altogether 9 TrueNet machines, including the ones at Dreams and Jennings. He said paid COVID-19 sample testing facility will be made available after coming up with a suitable criteria at the earliest.
Community transmission lately, Mapandi Lapa Krasidi Mana, local winner, Mana Labor Zaga to the pocket winner, local transmission winner, Karadi, Lere, and when a community winner, Queen Sando Podito, Madu, Yaquina Masika, Queen Matam Sana, Heck Hamburger, tasting Torga, Pazana containment Togna, Moisi, segregate Togna, Queen Tambagi. Tabakshi Yakana Sataba, Health Department, Makadleba section Mayamsi, could different level, the Gi Magi Mato, Law in a Mai, Kaidoga, Koi Pazana, Koi Olympian, Sing Makada, the Principal Secretary, Mayamsina, Koi Medical Minister Labor, Mayamsi Makadi, Koyakan Honizari.
Meanwhile, Ziri Bazaar in Zirebam district bore a deserted look as all the shops in the market remained shut down following evidence of local transmission of COVID-19 in the district. Residents expressed disappointment over the government's lack of concern on the matter. Local clubs and Mera Paibis of the area held meetings to take precautionary measures to ward off COVID-19 transmission. It may be mentioned that there are 33 confirmed COVID-19 cases, 30 active cases, and 3 people have recovered in the district.
Zirebam district tha sigi tang amada police personnel ama COVID-19 positive oirakpadagi mahaka naknaramba amadi mahaka tono tinana lairamba miwai kaya test tawba matamda positive oirakpa asina mayak sengna taklai madudi Zirebam district community transmission natraga su local transmission chauna leire haiba simdi mayak sengna taklai Hirama siga mai lena ngasi Zirebam gi deputy commissioner W Malangan ba chingle Zirebam gi tongan ba mafam kaya da containment zone laukthoktuna sangthok sangsin tawda athingba thamkhre adubu Zirebam district na ana layang gi lamda hiram kaya ra swathabana Zirebam gi mi ayamba asam gi tongan mafam kaya da layang ba sanari makoina layang ba loire matungda halakpa matamda mayumda masa gi mayumda home quarantine taholi adubu yamna laibak thibadi home quarantine tawdu laiba mioi singa siga marakta makhoigi quarantine gi numit sudringai marakta miyam tin mafamda miyam tonna tinana laiba asimakti yamna laibak thibani hirama siga mai lenana manipur lengang na akanba miyang sangdodi adumu mathau tari Impact News kadama miyamna palumjariba Hizam Bikramjit Zirebam district
Deputy Commissioner Zirebam has declared 16 containment zones in the wake of recent reports of local transmission of coronavirus in the district. As per the order of Zirebam Deputy Commissioner W. Malimnganba Chingle, IAS, released today, 16 different places in Zirebam were declared containment zones under Manipur Epidemic Diseases COVID-19 Regulations 2020. The 16 containment zones are RK Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya Zirebam, Foreigners Checkpost Zirebam, Pachao Chingdong Lekai Zirebam, Chingdong Lekai Zirebam, Kalinagar Wards number 1, Kalinagar LP School, Manak, Golarthol Bazar, Lakhipur Wards number 9, Sorok Atingbi Khunau Zirebam, Kunjabon Bidyanagar Dibong Kuno Ward number 8, Babupara Ward number 5, Dibong Makhalaikai, Babupara Ward number 4, and Congress Bhavan, Babupara Ward number 4. Violators in these areas will be booked under Disaster Management Act 2005, Section 51, and Indian Penal Code Section 188. Labour and Employment Minister Dr. Thokchom Radesham launched the website www.mssd.in to conduct skill mapping exercise of the citizens of the state who have returned to the state after giving up their jobs due to COVID-19 pandemic. The mapping exercise is being conducted by Manipur Society for Skill Development MSSSD under the Department of Labour and Employment, Government of Manipur. It shall create database of the returnees based on their skill sets and experience to tap into and fulfill the demand in various sectors such as skilled labour, healthcare worker, airlines and others in the state and across the country. They are required to fill up an online skill data registration form by visiting the website. Speaking to media, Minister Thokchom Radesham said that initiative was taken to address the challenges faced by migrant workers both due to migration and reverse migration and bridge the demand-supply gap. The concerned data shall be made available to stakeholders such as state government departments, empaneled training providers, RPL facilitators, private establishments through a formal application to MSSD. He also mentioned that 7,700 out of the 31,900 Manipuri diasporas who have returned to the state are students and that 90% of the migrant workers have gone back to their respective states. Additional Chief Secretary of Labour and Employment and Mission Director of Manipur Society for Skill Development were present at the website launch held at the Minister's office at Babupara.
Manipur surum bayam so thokre 90% and chakre pipe ministry haigara tile thabagi haigara carpentry aiba kamuse yung kai saba building acho project acho paikhal lagade madui gap to kana makeup tawgani hai kan akhoi ade laiba kamu singse kari area da leiba no haibse moi amu thizilla kana akhoi waklau ba saruk sida moi makeup tawba yabra chana government gi ta khangne private gi ta khangne adu masi thiraga moi si placement tawba lockdown si relax sector upaga mapane la ko satra singi like tamai problem karam ba jaga tamani kari gi tawgani si problem mapana thabuk tawra halaiba mayam se masi thabak piwo moi amamna thabak macha am tawjara yung kai thak tana livelihood to aduragi moi depend tor leijaram basi hausi ti phangroi ba adugi acho problem ma koi sarkar la kane madugi problem do koi fix tawna ba koi manipur ke sana ba skill upgrade tawna ba sana jaga database ama moi gi profile khomjil laga thamagadi darkar la rakura sirasi lei sarkar ya taken lana ya khangde demand leibe area da up skill tawina ba adugi tamakta koi database am dakar lei database do adugi tamakta profile data se collect or database semoga market ki demand gi matung in upskill or upgrade tawiba adugi sinmagi web.
Education Minister Dr. Thokchom Radesham has also assured that government will make special arrangements to facilitate further studies of students after class 10 and 12 and for those students who have returned to Manipur due to COVID-19 pandemic. Briefing media at the website launch held at his Babupara office today, Minister Radesham said that government will check the intake of capacity of government and private schools and extra school classrooms will be constructed if required and open temporary admission. He added that even retired teachers will be hired if required to save the career life of students. Asserting that expansion of classrooms will be required to maintain social distancing in the wake of coronavirus pandemic, the Education Minister said that schools with good student strength might get affected. He assured that government will take necessary measures to solve any issues arising out of such situation and appeals to private schools to extend possible help for the same. Responding to Impact News query on whether schools and colleges will be opened by July 10 or not, the Education Minister negated the statement. He said that the same was suggested by some during the recent consultative meeting. He said schools and colleges will be opened in the state only when the state becomes free from coronavirus pandemic.
aduna akoina hairisi class 12 ta thagiba satra masing pass ta rokpa ya na khanba masing adui masing do adu kya ni yengthoba akoi manipur leba private college aided college government college mayam se lawra kanda intake capacity ma yengaba pass out torok tuisni hendo boiragadi akoi room extra sagani oja khara engage tawro oja khara so akoi voluntarily retire to kamu so akoi tambi ge hai kamu so lei adu mu to yabra why be yabra adu we akoi option mayam road map ama we are preparing a road map action plan 1 2 3 education dagi hen important no punsi ne punsi ngan gai tardi covid si loidri body school hangno bu yatri kana gum khara tarik tara school hangno kane adu ma hai gi leite tongan tom suggestion pinar kone mayam no opinion mayam lawraga ground reality du yanga central government ni guideline duga plus ground reality in manipur covid ki situation then opinion of the suggestion of the public adu yaur kana akoina hangno kane akoi yam thuna hangdong ni but covid si adai return ni loidri ba positive or loy negative oira ba center khuding mosin numit tara ni tramani akoi sanitize ka to loy senopol manipur transmission laitre haira kana then we can think of opening the schools and colleges.
CAF and PD Minister Karam Sham today lauded doctors for their relentless effort in the recovery of more than 600 COVID-19 confirmed patients in the state. Flagging off 3 buses in front of Raj Medicity in Imphal today to bring back 80 medical students from Guwahati airport tomorrow, Minister Karam Sham also lauded frontliners of COVID-19. Manipuri Kazakhstan Medical Students Parents Association organized the flagging off event. Irate residents of Renkai village stormed Chorachandpur police station last night, demanding to hand over the 2 non-locals who allegedly kidnapped a 13-year-old boy from Renkai village in Chorachandpur on July 2nd. Police resorted to firing tear gas shells to disperse the angry mob. Impact News sources said that the irate locals stormed the police station at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Upon getting to know that Chorachandpur police has kept 2 suspects involved in the kidnapping case in custody. It may be recalled that 2 non-locals suspected to be involved in kidney racket kidnapped the minor boy while he was playing with his friends near his house in Renkai village of Chorachandpur district on July 2nd. Joint students body of KSOs, Sisipur, ZSF, HSA and MZP yesterday condemned the incident as barbaric and demanded the authorities concerned to book the kidnappers within 24 hours. A man who has been accused of stabbing a person to death in Imphal East district was produced before the court today. The court remanded him into 5 days of police custody. The accused is 55-year-old Nongtingbom Haridas, son of N. Ratan from Imphal East district. He was arrested by Hangang police from his residence yesterday for allegedly killing a man named T.H. Umar Chandra from Laifam Kunau Mayalaikai in Imphal East district yesterday morning. Police has also recovered a knife suspected to be the murder weapon. The Manipur Tribals Forum for Delimitation MTFD said that it welcomes the constitutional exercise of delimitation in Manipur and appeals to citizens of India to support the deferred delimitation exercise in the state of Manipur based on 2001 census. The forum in a press release said that the delimitation process was postponed owing to the unjust division of representation in the state legislature and the House of the People. It said that although statehood was given to Manipur in 1972, the tribal people inhabiting the hills of Manipur were deprived of their fair share in the division of seats to the legislature. The forum said tribal population constitutes more than 40% of the state population, but only 19 seats are allotted for them in the House of 60 by the 3rd Delimitation Commission in 1973. The forum expressed hopes that the 4th delimitation will make amends to the injustice of the 3rd Commission. President of BJP Kundrakpam Mandal M. Debaratan has alleged that rice agents of Kundrakpam constituency have misappropriated free rice under PMGKY and NAFSA for June month. Speaking to media, M. Debaratan wants to lodge an FIR and file complaints to FCS Minister Karam Sham against the corrupt agents. He claimed that the agents have misappropriated free rice sanctioned for the schemes for distributing to the people of the constituency on June 12 and 18. Debaratan also condemned Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar for failing to take any appropriate actions on the matter till date. He appeals to the local clubs and Mairapaibi groups of the constituency to take actions to avoid such misappropriation in the future.
Chaksin Makoina, agency Jina, Koi Tadat Krea, Koi Hingbai Hakto, Mahan Gadore Habasida, Koi Liberiba Club Sing, Aduga, Mara Pabi, my Milzina, Puning Sing Sinjari, Loina Loinana, Koi agency Jina, Karigumbada, Yamna Tu Matamda, Hariba Sing Singasi, Koi Prazamiamda, Pangandap Taragade, Koi Aingi Tonda, Koi Makoi Matakta, Koi Marilena Department Singda, Koi FIR, Los Togzagani, Loina Loinana, Hariba, Masi Matanga, Marilenaba, Koi Foreign Civil Supply Koigi FCS ki koi ikai kumnazaraba Minister Dazu Kangan Zagani Loina Loinana Koigi Mailainaba Koi Police Department Dasu Koi Haribas Watuksi Matang de Koi Kangan.
All Tribal Students Union Manipur Usham in a press release expresses concern over improper functioning of Tribal Affairs and Hills Department. It accused the department of procrastinating disbursement of scheduled tribe scholarships, often leading to protests by college and university students. Usham also said that Tribal Minister has not sanctioned any projects. The Tribal Ministry has not sanctioned any projects due to the state government and Tribal Affairs and Hills Department's failure to submit utilization certificates. JCLPS Students Wing today carried out a tree plantation drive at Awaching at the memorial site of Sapam Robin Hood, who laid down his life during the 2015 ILP movement in Manipur. Members of JCLPS Students Wing, family members of late Sapam Robin Hood and locals carried out the drive. JCLPS Students Wing has appealed for public participation in the upcoming 5th Lamjing Maira Memorial on July 8. Chandel Forest Division held a tree plantation drive at Lamphosana village in Chandel district as a part of Vana Mahotsav 2020 today. Speaking at the event, Chandel District DC Krishna Kumar urged people of the area to nurture the trees to maturity. He said that the same event will be held at the same venue next year. Chandel SP N Madhu Nimai, Division Forest Officer Chandel and Ganesh, government officials of Chandel district and leaders of various civil society organizations took part in the event. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases, national, international, and sports news. Keep watching Impact News.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahi tampham ama oiriba, khwaidigi junaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Banthoibi Group of Companies presents Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by National Housing Bank, wholly owned by Reserve Bank of India, provide subsidized home loan under PMAY CLS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthoibi Microfin deals with microfinance activities only. Banthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loan against fixed deposit, loan against property, etc. Banthoibi Constructions Private Limited facilities. Booking started for real estate residential projects of flats, villas or row houses, etc. For more details, kindly contact Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Info.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. India has reported 22,771 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's confirmed cases have reached 6,48,315, out of which 2,35,433 are active cases. Death toll has reached 18,655 and recoveries are 3,94,227. Country's recovery rate stands at 60.80%. Maharashtra is on top with nearly 80,000 active cases. ICMR said that a total of 2,42,383 tests of coronavirus samples were conducted by various laboratories in the country in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected over 1 crore 12 lakh people. Over 5,29,000 people have died and over 63 lakh people have recovered so far. USA is on top with over 28 lakh 90,000 confirmed cases, over 15 lakh 22,000 active cases and total deaths of above 1 lakh 32,000. India is at 4th place in the world. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,325, out of which 658 are active cases and recoveries are 667. Manipur reported 19 new cases today and 28 people were discharged after recovery. There are above 5,000 active cases of COVID-19 in northeast states, including 658 active cases of Manipur in the last 24 hours. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 9,799, out of which 3,455 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 539, out of which 311 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed cases have reached 1,535, out of which 324 are active cases. There are 36 active cases in Sikkim and 18 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. Arunachal Pradesh's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 252, out of which 176 are active cases. Mizoram's total confirmed cases have reached 162, out of which 35 are active cases. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus has said that results from clinical trials of drugs that might be effective in treating COVID-19 patients can be expected soon. He said nearly 5,500 patients in 39 countries have been recruited into the Solidarity trial so far. Ghebreyesus said that the interim results are expected within the next 2 weeks. Meanwhile, Dr. Mike Ryan, head of the WHO's emergency program, said that we need to put up a fight now during a peak in the current wave of the coronavirus pandemic rather than focusing on when a second wave might come. He said that the world will be much better at fighting a second wave if people can learn the lessons of fighting the first wave. Dr. Ryan said every person needs to look at their COVID-19 risk. WHO emphasized on social distancing, mask wearing and maintaining the hygiene to deal with the pandemic. Career Counseling and Meritorious Award presentation ceremony for students of Khetrigao and Kairao constituencies who have passed the recently declared HSLC examination conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur was held today. Sheikh Babumacha Memorial Trust, along with Youth Progressive Organization Athletic Brothers Association and Khetri Iril Mapal Youth Club organized the event at Ramania Community Hall in Khetri Mayai Lekai of Imphal East District. Altogether, 250 students of Khetrigao and Kairao constituencies were felicitated on the occasion. Speaking at the event, Treasurer of Sheikh Babumacha Memorial Trust and social worker Sheikh Nurul Hassan assured to organize the event in a grand manner in the future. He said that the event aims to give guidance and motivate students. 5 resource persons from Meitei Pangal community gave resourceful insights on various topics at the event.
11, 12 ta kari karamba subject logani habagi first step thangjanba adugumba khoidagi maru oiraba junction amakhagni aduga 12 loiraga plus 2 loiraba kanana ekoi cross road ta habadi aige career ai kari karamba line da salaga ai kari oigani habadu firep logadorisna class 12 tani ana ekhoina class 10 ngas saliba sahi sidagi 10 dagi horaga koi matang sahi da 12 kisu koi hairiba same meritorious award ceremony cum career counseling asi makha sathajagani 11 12 ta kari karamba subject logani habagi first step thangjanba adugumba khoidagi maru oiraba
Union government has postponed the medical and engineering entrance examinations NEET and GEE in view of COVID-19 pandemic. Now, joint entrance examination, main examination will be held from 1st to 6th September this year, while JEE advanced exam on 27th of September. National eligibility cum entrance test NEET will be held on 13th of September. In a tweet, Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank said, the decision has been taken keeping in mind the safety of students and to ensure quality education. The decision was taken following recommendations of an expert committee set up by the government to review the feasibility of conducting the exams in July. The panel recommended to postpone the examinations. President of Imphal West District VDF Welfare Association MD Riaz Khan in a press release appeals to the authorities concerned to provide befitted honorarium for VDF personnel. President of Worker Union Manipur Wakom Ananda Meitei has been appointed as Men Wing President of All India Consumer Welfare Council Manipur State Unit, while President of United Building and Other Constructions Workers Union Wangkai Mayum Asha has been appointed as State President for the Women Wing. An order signed by National President of All India Consumer Welfare Council Prakash Mehadia and National Secretary General Devendra Tiwari appointed them for their respective posts. Milal, in a press release, appeals to book publishers and printers to thoroughly check Mitei Mayek books before publishing to avoid spelling mistakes. The Kuki Kanglai Lompi KKL General Headquarters was accorded the prestigious humanitarian award donated by Dr. George T. Haukip, a professional at IGNTU in Kangpopi district today. The subdued event was held at KKL office in IB Road, Churachandpur district. KKL President, cabinet members and family members of the donor took part in the event. Speaking at the event, Dr. George T. Haukip said the award was presented to KKL General Headquarters as an acknowledgement of their yeoman services to the public. The award includes a citation and a cash prize of 10,000 rupees. Heavy rain in southern Japan has triggered flooding and mudslides, leaving at least 2 presumed deaths, about 10 missing, and dozens stranded on rooftops waiting to be rescued. More than 75,000 residents in the southern prefectures of Kumamoto and Kagoshima were asked to evacuate on Saturday following pounding rains overnight. NHK television footage showed large areas of Hitoyoshi town in Kumamoto inundated in muddy waters that gushed out from the Kuma River. Many cars were submerged up to their windows. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe set up a task force vowing to utmost to rescue the missing persons. Up to 10,000 members of Japan's self-defense forces have been deployed to help the recovery. Large areas have been flooded by muddy waters gushing from the Kuma River. Mudslides have smashed into houses, forcing several people onto rooftops. Now the sports news. District Football Association DFA and District Sports Association DSA under All Manipur Football Association AMFA have resumed activities related to transfer of inter-district players and process for loaning to sportspersons. The association informed that sportspersons who want to avail loan to come with 2,500 rupees bank draft or check and 2 passport photographs each, no objection certificate issued by the respective football clubs, and agreement papers at the association's office at Imphal Polo Ground between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. from July 8 till 31st. AMFA also appeals to sportspersons to wear face masks and follow social distancing norms during their visits at the office. Managing Director of Chumthang Sanapung and Social Worker of Naria Pakanglakpa Constituency, Soraisam Ongbi KB, has called upon everyone to preserve and promote the age-old culture, traditions, sports and religious practices left by our forefathers. She was speaking at the 48th Foundation Day celebration of Kanglei Shaktam Kanba Kanglup at Naharol Yaifa Lamjingkon Shanglen in Haubam Marag Iromlekai today. Valedictory function of the 20 days workshop come production on Thang Chungoi Hainaba was also held on the occasion, stating that Thangta Chaibi Sarit Sarak is a legacy of our ancestors and forefathers. She urged everyone to preserve and promote the legacy. She assured to initiate measures to start training of the ancient sports and traditions for the youths of Nauria Pakanglakpa constituency at Chumthang Playground. Eminent critic Buddha Chingtham and NEZCC member Dr. Mangkhon Mani Mongshaba were among those present on the occasion. Thangta players of Kanglei Shaktam Kanba Kanglup, who backed a team championship title in the first Chief Minister's Indigenous Martial Arts Thangta Chaibi Meets 2020, along with various young and senior artists, were felicitated on the occasion. Uniforms of Kanglei Shaktam Kanba Kanglup were also launched at the event.
Sanaba khonabada yokhatjabase aduki matik aigi oina yamna pamjana leirakpana maram oirakanda ngasi chumthang sanapung asi langthabanda semkatjabani aigi wakhalondasu akhoi angangsing oiriba nahasing oiriba si sanaba khonaba adagi paipu haktaktagi leiraklamniba thangta chaibi kana leiramiba adagi jagoi nungoi isei drama mayam asi tasengna hairagadi akhoigi leibak sigi damakta sak takpada aduki matik maru oiba thodang amani haina aiha khanje
I never see her come before say, I get to the holy me, mine a white town, some hidden, Matang Sabo, the Port Nia, I say, my notion of Gautana was asking the type of dog, Punsan, Taraga, Tundiluna, Tandana, Manipu share, Yamna, Chumpiran Chaba, Machang Iba Adumba, Adu Lana Badanashi, Naronda, Shinabani Maduna, alone, she.
Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Pending Class 12 examination 2020 conducted by Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur on July 6 and 7. Result declaration expected latest by July 15. Directorate of Health Services Manipur says there is no case of community transmission of COVID-19 in Manipur yet, despite local transmission in Zirbam district. Labour and Employment Department launches a website to conduct skill mapping exercise of people of Manipur who have returned after giving up their jobs due to COVID-19 pandemic. Education Minister Dr. Thokchom Radhesham assures of special arrangements to facilitate further studies of students after class 10 and 12 and for those students who have returned due to the pandemic. Irate residents of Renkai village stormed Churatanpur police station last night demanding to hand over two non-locals who allegedly kidnapped a 13-year-old boy. And India reports 22,771 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 18,655. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur reach 1,325. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great weekend and stay safe.